In today's video, we've got some explosive news for all you UFC fans.
For those of you watching tomorrow the rules change.
Dana White has just brought back one of the most controversial moves in the sport, and it's already causing quite a stir. Plus, a heated exchange between Cristiano Ronaldo and Ilia Topuria. Ronaldo backed Max Holloway, calling out Topuria for talking too much, and Topuria wasn't shy in firing back. Merab Dvalishvili also addressed Umar Nurmagomedov, promising to smash his face for lying. Oh, and Alex Pereira is taking on a new role as a villain in a horror film, playing none other than the Terminator. But before we dive in, I have a small request. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're aiming to reach 80,000 subscribers. Thanks in advance.
For those of you watching tomorrow the rules change. The 12-6 elbow is now legal tomorrow, and the grounded fighter rule where you put one hand down on the ground, gone. So you can't do that anymore, and 12-6 is legal. Tomorrow night's fight night.
This marks a significant shift in UFC regulations, promising to add more intensity to the octagon. The ban on 12-6 elbows, those powerful downward strikes, was originally put in place due to safety concerns. One of the most famous instances where this rule played a huge role was Jon Jones's disqualification in 2009 against Matt Hamill, which remains his only loss. Dana White has argued multiple times that the original decision was overly strict and that Jones, in his opinion, should have remained undefeated in his professional career. Now that the 12-6 elbows are no longer illegal, there is an opportunity for an appeal to lift the disqualification. However, it's unlikely that Jones's disqualification will be retroactively removed from his record, because the ban was still in place at the time of the incident. The rules in effect at the time of a fight generally govern how that fight is judged, and athletic commissions tend to be reluctant to overturn decisions retroactively for rule changes made after the fact. Moreover, the one-hand down rule, which defined what constitutes a grounded opponent, has also been repealed. This alteration will fundamentally change how fighters approach striking, particularly in ground situations. But fighters will need to adapt quickly, and we can expect to see new strategies and approaches to both offense and defense emerge. Will this lead to more knockouts? Will fighters like Jon Jones seek redemption for past disqualifications? Only time will tell. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about all of this. Veteran referee Mark Goddard explains the new changes to the unified rules of MMA that take effect for the first time tonight.
Today is that this will be the first event contested under the revision, the new revision of the unified rules. If you remember, a couple of months ago I've done a little video, some of the other refs put some stuff out letting people know that there's two major changes to the unified rules of MMA, starting with tonight's event. The 12-6 elbow, which was always a foul under unified rules, is now removed. So any motion of the elbow in any position is now allowed. What I want people to remember is the motion, i.e. the movement, the straight up, straight down, is now legal, but it's the target areas, the illegal target areas shall remain the same. So if you do see referees or officials talking to fighters, generally you'll see this play out against the fence if they're defending a double or a single. What we're looking for is now we don't have to concentrate on the motion of a straight up, straight down, but we're still obviously as referees being mindful of the fact that the point of the elbow will not land anywhere near the back of the head or the nape of the neck area. So that's one thing to remember. The second, I think people are probably more in anticipation and looking forward to, is the definition of a grounded fighter. Before, again, you would see this more commonly play out against the fence. Someone has a snap down, a front headlock, standing guillotine. When a fighter would put a single hand or a fist on the mat, you could not knee them in the head. Now, the new revision tells us that we can. So if a fighter elects to put a hand down, even two hands, flat on the mat while still standing, they can be legally kicked or kneed in the head. To make themselves grounded and not be able to be kneed in the head, they would have to put any other body part in contact with a mat, excluding the hands. Generally what you'll see that is guys either sitting straight down or taking a knee. When they do that, they can no longer be legally kicked or kneed in the head.
A video recently emerged showing Cristiano Ronaldo picking Max Holloway over Ilia Topuria, criticizing Topuria for talking too much.
Yeah. What do you think the main one?
The main event? I think it was Max.
I like Max.
Yeah, you like that fight or were you supporting it? Supporting it?
Nice victim. He didn't show. I think when he gets holds, because at the kick
from this.
he didn't before.
Yeah, I agree. And Volkanovski won the first round. Poirier did a good job of like kind of wedging him in the corner post and trapped from there. You got him trapped.
He didn't fight with the top guys. He feel mad or respect.
Yeah,
Never care. That's why he beat that.
yeah.
Topuria responded with a sharp retort saying, "I didn't expect someone like you to be unable to distinguish between confidence and arrogance, but at the end of the day, we all reflect our own reality onto others. I wish you the best for what remains of your career, and God bless your family." As you remember, many doubted the Georgian fighter's chances even when he faced Alexander Volkanovski. However, Topuria proved them wrong with an impressive performance, establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with. The scenario repeated itself with Max Holloway as Topuria once again defied expectations and knocked him out. Yet, many still doubt him, which deeply affects the Georgian fighter. Even Hasbullah had doubts and was rooting for Max. Now, Topuria sets his sights even higher, promising that what's to come will be even more extraordinary than before, vowing that he can submit lightweight champion Islam Makhachev.
So, someone could submit him. I will be the first one to submit him.
Any specific submission?
Now I heard some love from some idiots, but it's gonna happen.
The skepticism from fans and analysts has returned, but Topuria seems to thrive on these doubts. For him, it's the challenge that makes it exciting. He's not interested in a predictable outcome. He wants to make history, even if it means chasing the impossible. Topuria's journey embodies the spirit of the new generation of MMA fighters, versatile, fearless, and hungry for greatness. Whether he can achieve it or not, one thing is certain: everyone is eagerly waiting for this fight. Max Holloway has finally admitted the truth, how good Topuria really is.
No excuses, man. No excuse at all. You're not gonna get one excuse out of me. I felt good. I felt great. Camp went great. Injury-free. Cut went great. A lot of people thought I was up on the scorecards before that left hook from hell landed, you know? So I made the walk. I knew what I signed up for, and that's what happened, you know? Ilia was just a better man that night. That's just it. You know, he was a better man that night. It was his night, and, you know, hats off to him. Does it sting? Does it hurt? Of course. I'm a human. That's what humans do, you know, but it's trial by error. I got knocked down before. I get right back up, you know. Literally, this is the first time me getting knocked out, literally, on stat-wise, but, we come back, man. We come back every time, and I'm excited for it, you know. I'm excited for the future. I only can get better. You know, there's only up. Only thing left to do is go up from here. That's all I can say about it. I felt good. We'll watch the tape back. I was feeling good. I was landing my shots. He was landing shots. Just one of the shots that he landed was just much cleaner, and that's all she wrote.
Merab Dvalishvili has denied claims that Song Yadong withdrew from his fight against Umar Nurmagomedov, which was scheduled for December due to an injury. Instead, he blamed Nurmagomedov's camp for the fight's cancellation. "Don't let Umar's lies fool you again," the Georgian posted on social media. Yadong didn't pull out. He was ready. It was Umar who didn't sign the contract. Keep talking nonsense if you want, but you need to work harder and fight other contenders to earn your place as the #1 contender. You got a gift from the UFC without earning it. Everyone knows that. I can't wait to smash your face for every lie you tell when your time comes. Yes, Vak, I've said it 100 times and I'll say it again. If the UFC wants me to fight Umar next, I will fight him. The Dagestani responded to Merab's comments and stating, "What's the point of your words if there's no action behind them? I don't have a scheduled fight right now. Yadong is ready to fight in January. If you're not going to defend the title, I'll take this fight to earn money and make a name for myself.
Umar said that Merab is docking him, but Merab said that he wants to rematch O'Malley at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. What's the situation?
Umar. That's what I think.
Alex Pereira is taking on a new role as a villain in a horror film, playing none other than the Terminator.
Aí eu vou gravar o filme lá, 6 semanas, vou até janeiro.
Eu ia falar disso, irmão, você vai virar ator, né?
Pô, eu vou atuar, mas eu gosto de, se for fazer algo assim que não vai precisar falar, entendeu? E esse vai ser o filme que eu não vou falar. Vai ser tipo assim, um Exterminador do Futuro, o cara só fala uma palavra no final, não é isso? Você lembra?
Lembro aquele que fala, I'll be back.
Isso aí. Aí eu vou fazer o filme todo sem falar, vou estar do começo ao fim, e no final eu vou falar chama.
Ele resumiu o filme, irmão. Eu vou lutar o filme inteiro e no final eu vou falar chama.
Chama!
Chama! Chama! Chama! Chama! Chama! Chama! Chama!
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.